Hi guys, it's Michelle, and today's video is going to be yet another reacting to the stupid things that y'all believed as kids. I love filming these videos because you guys are so effed up and really funny, and I'm here for it, so let's get into it. Daniel Bauer says, when I was younger, I thought that you had to change your name when you were an adult to suit your adult self. You're an adult self. What? Me too. I thought this as well, and I really wanted to become Eloise because this is the whole thing of my life, is that I want to be so badly Eloise from the Plaza. Who wouldn't want that life? This bright is too bright. I know, I feel like it's too dark, whatever. I also just said this bright is too bright, me. Anyway, I used to want to be Eloise from the Plaza so bad, and I still freaking do, because what better life could you have than being 6 years old and living at the Plaza Hotel in New York City? That is right across from Central Park. It is beautiful and a lovely hotel, and I'm honestly so pissed that that's not my life. Lisa Racho says, I used to think that people I watched on TV would see me too, so I always dressed cute to watch Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Oh my god, that's so ugly. Holy shit. Catch Me Outside, How About That says, when I was little, I thought everybody was fake and that the world was set up for me so that when I was gone, the people would freeze, and when I was around, they would act normal again. So that's one of my, so I asked one friend of mine, and they were like, OMG, that could be true. And I was like, STFU, bitch, you already know, and you were working for them. Shit. That freaks me out all the time, and I used to make my friends swear to me that their lives continue when they're not with me, and they were like, Michelle, you're freaking nuts. And I'm like, I know, but what if it is true? J Hope says, when I was younger, whenever I went into the bathroom, I thought that Michael Jackson would attack me if I didn't sing his music, so I would sing his music, and then when I was in the bathroom, I literally don't know. Was it before or after he died? Did you think his ghost would attack you, or did you think he would suddenly just appear in your bathroom and friggin' attack you? That is so weird. Princess Pickles says, when I was a kid, I thought that everyone around me were aliens who would take off their human skin, and whenever I left the room, IDKY. Well, shit. Maybe that's true, and that freaks me out, man. Harley Quinn says, I used to think that Kim Possible was my girlfriend. She would make videos, of what she did specifically for me and no one else saw them. And so I went around telling everyone that I had a girlfriend named Kim, and I literally loved her and would talk to her while I watched the episodes and update her on my life, and I used to steal my mom's camera and make videos to send to her. I remember when she kissed Ron, I cried for a week because she cheated on me. Oh my god, I'm a girl, and I wonder why no one was surprised when I came out. That is so freaking iconic. Honestly, my celebrity crush also came from Kim Possible, but it was Shigo, because Shigo was so hot. Am I crazy? Human Shark says, I used to think Betty White was the Queen of England. Yes, I'm weird. A lot of people seem to think that. Dude, all people with just old vibes and white hair look like Betty White. Carly Adair says, when I was younger, I believed that my Barbies were alive and ran about creating havoc at night. Havoc? Is that a word? What does that mean? I'm bald. I'm so confused. I used to think that toys came alive at midnight too, because one bitch ruined my freaking life as a kid by telling me that toys came alive at midnight. And I was so pissed at her. That is messed up. Don't tell kids that. And then I became scared every night to go to sleep for 10 years, and I really am pissed that that happened. Madison Elizabeth says, when I was younger, I thought that blinkers were so amazing. I thought that they predicted which way you were going. IDKY LMAO. That is so weird. I don't know why I didn't think that. I kind of wish I did, because that would make driving a little bit more magical. Rosa says, until I was 10, I thought Amy Winehouse was a cousin of my dad's just because we're both British. Aw, that's sweet. Miss Minnie Me says, I used to think that when you were born, the president would come to the hospital and think up a name for you. I don't even know. Who would have named me? Who was president when I was born? Who was president in 1998? Was it George Bush, the original? The original. Alexa and Allie says, when I was little, I thought babies came from space. I genuinely thought babies came from a stork. I really thought that. I don't know why, but that's what they told me. JT Fireworks says, I used to think the moon was a living and breathing thing with a face, and me and my sister both saw a face in it, WTF. Also, I had an imaginary friend. Her name was Qualandra. IDK, what was wrong with me? That's really weird about the moon, because isn't there a thing that there's a face in the moon, there's supposed to be a face in the moon? I don't know astrology. Wait, that's not astrology. Astronomy. Oh my god, I said astrology. I hate myself. Holy shit. What the frick Gavin says, I thought that Justin Bieber had two tongues. One was for the lead vocals and another for backup vocals. My sister told me this when I was 6 and I believed it until I was 10. And she predicted Justin Bieber being a lizard before Shane Dawson did, so I'm bald. I'm so bald at that. That is so weird. Joe G says, I used to think that milk was actually cow pee. Me too. I thought this for a long time and I couldn't understand why we drank it. Emma B says, I actually thought my grandpa was Santa Claus. He looks a lot like him and we always used to have Christmas at his house. Then one day my cousins and I asked and he said it was true. I thought this until I was like 10. That's so funny. I mean, I used to think Santa Claus was genuinely real. Like, I would convince myself that it was, even when I was like a little bit too old to believe in Santa Claus. I'd be like, no, like, guys, like, seriously, somebody said that they saw him. Like, there was a story of some like girl that I knew that said that she saw Santa Claus in her bathtub drinking Coke, which now that I think about it, she should be concerned if she saw a man that looks like Santa Claus in her bathtub drinking Coke. But like, I believed it and I was here for the story, so. Mario says, when I was younger, I used to read my books to my favorite toys at night. I used to do something similar in the sense of I used to genuinely do the weirdest thing. I used to take my like colored pencils or crayons and I would make them like talk and like have relationships and like friendships with each other, and like pink and blue would always be together and like green and purple. Did anyone else do this, please? Anytime I think about it, I get really uncomfortable and I'm like, oh my god, it was freaking crazy. Like, holy shit. Nelly says, I used to think when people were saying human beings, they said human beings. Me too, and I honestly think Rugrats was the one that, like, the culprit of this, because I'm pretty sure they say human beings, like, as, like, a joke, but, like, I thought that that's what it was for years. Like, I think I thought it was human beings until I was in, like, 6th or 7th grade, which is sad, because that's, like, old. Like, that's messed up. Like, you should not, like, that's bad. Lucas says, I guess when you're very young, you don't comprehend that you weren't always alive. So when I was a little kid, I thought that before babies were born, the children would turn into a spirit or something and the mother would swallow them and then they would grow again in their stomachs. LOL, I don't know if I just described some weird type of reincarnation or what. That is terrifying. Like, what the hell? Like, Elena says, I used to think an iron was a murder weapon, so when my mom was ironing my shirt one day, I screamed because I thought that she was going to kill someone. That is so funny. Francis Chris says, until now I thought that cat burglars were actually stole cats. What's a cat burglar? Is that a thing? Is that a phrase? Why haven't I heard of it? Who is a cat burglar? Okay, that is all the stupid things that you guys believed as kids that I'm going to be reacting to today. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments the stupid things you guys believed as kids so that I can put them in the next video. But that is it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram because I'm always posting really dope ass shit on there. Subscribe for new videos every single day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!
Love is in your eyes. Will you still love me too much?